guys, Explicor here, and welcome back to KubiKraft. This is episode 5. So, today, we are going to be working on, first of all, as far as I'm concerned, working on our AFK mob farm. The idea is that I would like to make it toggleable so that I could turn it into an XP grinder. However, I don't really want to be risking creepers and all that. I think my skeleton farm is good enough for the XP, so I am just going to make it completely AFKable just for the mob drops. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to do that. The mob farm is obviously going to be underground. The idea that I've had is that I make a cave, like a port cave. Hopefully, like, I can create something mostly realistic in a modern environment, but that leads to our mob farm down below. The other thing that I've done is that it's taken me 5 episodes, and each episode takes me maybe a week to record. But I've finally realized that my fish farm should have skylight. How about we get straight into trying to figure out a place for the cave to be. So this is the spot that I have found that might be quite good to fit in a sort of half underwater cave. I can build the farm below it, I think. I know that the farm needs to be about that's about 48 blocks. I thought I heard a creeper. The first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to dig out this cave, make it as realistic as possible as well, and I'll get back to you when I've created a nice cave entrance thing. We've got the cave entrance, and I've already decorated the cave. These chests are going to go, and then I am going to work a little bit on the entrance itself. But this is what it looks like for now. At the edge here, we will have a door system. Trapdoor system, which by placing a torch or something like that, this block will retract. And I know it's this block because it's the andesite. I know I have andesite in another place, not just there. But I have a couple of spots with andesite, but that one there in the corner, this will retract, it will fall down, and then lead into this sort of lair kind of thing, modern lair, where the storage for the mob farm will be. And then the mob farm, I'm using a design that's showcased in a Pixel Riffs video, but I'm pretty sure it was inspired by El Mango's design, plus I think a little bit of Mumbo Jumbo's experimentation with the new 1.15. Sorry, not 1.15. At that time, it might have been like something like 1.12, 1.13. But yeah, the new update with the observers. So 1.12, I think. But yeah, so Mumbo Jumbo was experimenting with the redstone in that one, just trying to make the farm a little more reliable, quicker, easy to build, compact. And then Pixel Riffs showed off the two designs combined in a video he made. So I'm going to be using that video. We're at level 55 right now. This trapdoor is going to take us down maybe 5 blocks. That leaves us with 50. However, the fall for the mobs must be around 30 blocks because of witches, so that when witches fall down, they'll die. What I might do is decrease that number of blocks slightly and have magma blocks at the bottom so that the witches die. But I'll figure that out when I do get to that point. I'm basically going to have the farm exist above level 55, but in the mountain, hidden inside the mountain on this side here. So I'll do that. So basically what I got to do now is dig out the whole farm, and I'll come back to you either when I'm ready to start building or when I've got the actual farm set up and we can move on to seeing how the rates go. The cave is complete. So from over here, it already looks kind of nice, like digging into the side of the terrain over there. We'll take a closer look. Most of it is the same. The entrance I changed a little bit. I also added this fast entrance kind of thing because it was awkward to have to swim. And then we have a stream going inside over here to help transition. Yeah, so most of it is the same. This system over here, oh, and that's the sound of the system being toggled, the mob farm being toggled. But over here, the way that we get in is through this system, like that. There we go. So that it's a piston trapdoor with a system down here, which will send us up after the trapdoor gets activated again. Right now, the mob farm is on. That's seen by these lights over here. If I were to turn it off, this is what it would look like. And then to turn it back on, there we go. So, yeah, I think one of the reasons why it was lagging a little there, I guess it still is a tiny bit, but one of the reasons is because I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of mobs being formed right now. Up through this hole, we can get up to the top section, to the timer, which controls the farm, and then the note block, which activates the observers, that goes all the way down. And through here, we can go all the way down. There we go. So that was the system activating. There should be a bunch of mobs falling now. You heard a bunch of them land in water, because that's a new layer I put in. Below all of those layers, I put in one that basically it's water on all of these corners, and then everything gets pulled into a hole that's 1 block shorter or smaller than, or the radius is 1 smaller than what we have down here, so that the mobs all fall into this system over here. And I switched it to hoppers. This was 8 more stacks of iron, which is it's a lot of iron that I've been having to mine and use. But I switched it to this system because the mine carts, I forgot about that. With the chunk loading, if I unloaded the chunks, they would stop. They would just get stuck. So hoppers it is. Yeah, so basically I changed this. I moved the system to this side. Also because it's closer to the chests, so it'll work a little better. There we go. So items are being thrown up. And I must say also, one of the reasons why I built this system, this mob farm, was for the gunpowder, because I want to get rockets for my Elytra. And this is where we can see the stuff. Whoa, okay, so I was here just a little bit ago, and I only had until this bow over here, maybe a couple of arrows. So this is nice. Okay, so yeah, that's how we get to the chests, by the way. It's just a bunch of trapdoors like this, and I have it all the way around here too, because overload protection, basically. But this means also that I have to update you guys on a couple of things. First of all, I paid Step for a fishing rod that he let me use, and then he gave me these shulker boxes, which was amazing because moving everything that I had in here in chests back to base was super easy. Although I didn't have all of the space in the natural resources section, mining materials, so I did break a bunch of chests and left the materials here. I actually have a screenshot of that, and I think it's on the thumbnail. But yeah, a lot of material that I just wouldn't be able to use. The other thing is, with the shulker boxes, Step also gifted me an ender chest. So I now have an ender chest in the room section, which is absolutely amazing. So big thanks to him. But yeah, we're ready to move on to our next project, which is going to be a kelp and sugarcane farm, automatic kelp and sugarcane farm, which is going to be in the form of a sort of ship, not too big. I think it's called a Catamaran. I do have to search and create a design, so it will probably be around this section over here in the middle of the ocean, coming in or coming out, because this bay area, this harbor over here, will be for the bigger ships, so like the yacht, and a yacht or something. But yeah, so we're ready to move on to that farm. Sugarcane and kelp. Sugarcane will also give us paper so that we can combine the gunpowder and the paper to create the rockets. So I'm really excited for that. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go design the ship in a single player world, and then when I'm ready to start building it in a survival world, I'll update you guys. I have now got a design of the kind of ship that I want to make. We can go ahead and I just realized I should have taken a boat. But we can go ahead and start building. I have all of the materials here in the shulker boxes. Thank God for the shulker boxes. I missed them a lot at the start of the season. But yeah, so now that we do have shulker boxes, I've got all of the materials ready to start building. I think I should also mention that I stayed with the idea of it being a catamaran. So like double buoy system, and then a room in the middle, which is which is where the machine's going to go. Yeah, there's a ravine down there that I keep on forgetting about. And then we'll be able to see the Tower of Step Space, which is going to be really cool. All right, so I'll cut back when I finish the boat and I'm ready to start the machines. And with that, the boat is complete. So this is a catamaran, 2 sails, front and back. I think it looks a little taller than it maybe should be, but I am very happy with how it turned out. We've got the oh, I messed up the colors of the thingies, the lights. Right on the left. I have to take that pillar out. I forgot about that. But here it is. Here, the boat's right here. Everything is lit up properly. We've got a little jacuzzi, I guess. And then a nice area over here with carpet just to, you know, chill. And then we've got some, I guess, these are really towels. So we've got a bunch of towels and then seats. We have the grid here, which you can fall off of. But let's not talk about that. Then we have more seats, more towels, lighting. This is in the wrong place. It has been so great to have these shulker boxes. It makes building so much easier. So I really appreciate that. Again, Step, who's working on that farm right now. Thanks a lot for the shulker boxes. They're so nice to have. But yeah, so basically the plan is, well, not the plan, actually. I have a couple of updates to give you, guys. It has to do with the design of the farm. I should also mention that up here is like a second level that we would be able to go up on. But I'll get to that in just a little bit. We have like solar panels, basically, with the dark prismarine. All right, so what I have to update you guys on is how I did decide to add rooms. In my design in my creative world, I didn't have the rooms, so I designed them while I was here. I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. They look really, really cozy. And then no mobs should be able to spawn there. Same on this side. It's the same exact room, just mirrored. Mirrored, there we go. Yeah, but then in terms of the farm, I remember I said that it was a sugarcane and kelp farm, I think. I was wrong. It's sugarcane and bamboo. And the thing is, I was going to have it be like basically 2 farms, one in here and one on this side. And then the thing was that it didn't look that bad because the redstone kind of blended in with the boat style. But I didn't want to do that to Step because that's where his tower base is going to be. So instead, I'm just going to have 1 farm. And basically, what I can do is I can actually switch. Cool. I could. He's probably going to row this away. Anyways, but basically, I can switch whether I want sugarcane or bamboo just by replacing it on the dirt. Also, the farm is toggleable, so I'd be able to shut it off and then switch the sugarcane to bamboo or bamboo to sugarcane, and then AFK a little bit. It's a really fast farm, so I don't really need it to be going all the time. But yeah, also 4 levels because I did die from fall damage when I was building this here. All good though. And I think that's it. I think that's all of the updates that I do have to give. Basically, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and actually build the farm, the sugarcane farm. And then basically I'll update you guys when I finished. And then we're off to see what we're going to be doing next episode. There we go. The farm is now complete. Let me just switch it. I actually haven't tested it in this world yet. So let's see if that's actually working. Hopefully it is. There we go. Let me just, there we go. That's a lot better, I think. Yeah, so this is the farm working. It's actually got very good rates. There we go. So if I have it on for maybe like 30 seconds, it might get like 15, right? So I don't know. I feel like these are really good rates because all I'm going to do with the sugarcane is, well, most likely use it for the fireworks. But, I mean, rockets. Well, yeah, fireworks, rockets. We're going to take a look at it from up here. It actually doesn't look that bad, I don't think. It also shouldn't be taking anything. Shouldn't be ruining the build. Oh, I misjumped. I seem to have a lot of that, don't I? Yeah, so the farm from up here, this is what it looks like. This is, oh, I forgot to mention, this is Ilmango's design. Also, it did break something. I didn't want to leave this front bit completely empty, so I did make a little, like, quarters kind of section. I'm in need of a lot of leather to make item frames and all that, so of course, this will become more decorated. But for now, I think this is the ship done, as well as the farm. Farm is working. Let's check the rates. So I've had it on while I was talking. Maybe like a minute, 2 minutes probably, actually. Boom. Okay, this is actually so nice. And there we go. So I stopped the farm, and then if I wanted to, I could change the type. I could change the sugarcane into bamboo. The other thing that I should mention too is how there will be some loss, but I mean, for these rates, that's absolutely fine. And with that, we complete episode 5 of KubiKraft. We managed to get a mob farm going, an AFK, hostile mob farm going with a cave system going into it, and also a sugarcane/bamboo farm on the Catamaran. So I think this went pretty well. It is a shorter episode, but and excuses for that. My apologies for that. I mean, I did have a vacation in between this, where I could not, even if I tried to make progress and record clips and all that. So, yeah. So that's why the video is a little late. And it's shorter because these two projects are the shorter ones before our next project. And our next project is a reasonably big project. I'm kind of nervous for it. Oh no. Man, that nearly gave me a heart attack. Anyways, they died because of the sun. But yeah, so big scale project next time. I can actually make it medium scale because big scale projects make me kind of nervous. So medium scaled project for next episode, which will likely take up most of episode 6. I still have to figure that stuff out, so we'll see. Anyways, with that, episode 5 is complete. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment below. I check them. I like the engagement. Thank you for the support as well. It's been really nice lately. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next episode.